Everyone, welcome to the Sacramento Local Agency Formation Commission. This meeting is called to order. And at this time, I will ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Commissioner Peters?
Here.
Aquino?
Here.
Ashby? Oh, absent. Frost?
Here.
Jones?
Here.
Little?
Here.
Thank you. We have a quorum.
Okay, and if everyone would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, this meeting of the Local Agency Formation Commission is cablecast live on Metro Cable 14, the Local Government Affairs channel on Comcast, Consolidated Communications, and AT&T Uverse. The meeting is also webcast at sacramentometrocable.tv, and today's meeting will be repeated Saturday, June 8 at 3 p.m. and Monday, June 10 at 6 p.m. on Channel 14. This meeting is also closed captioned. We ask that you please turn off your cell phones and noise-making devices. Speaker slips are located on the table at the back of the room and in front of the podium. Please fill them out and hand them to the clerk, Diane Thorpe, if you'd like to speak. Thank you. And at this time, public comment, I do not have any public comment slips, and I do not see anyone jumping up to speak. So we'll move on, and if the clerk would please read the next item.
Next item is the consent calendar, items 1 through 4.
Okay, and I think Commissioner Jones had wanted to make some comments.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just to point out within the staff report, I'm going to move consent, it's fine, but I'd just like us to be aware that we need to start considering within the next year. It would be good to consider the recommendation that staff has presented on the first page of this about a greater depth of staffing might be worthy of consideration in the context of organizational continuity, as well as monitoring the workload for this next fiscal year. And then in a year, we can reevaluate if we need to make any changes. So just an awareness. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you. That's always good to be aware of continuity and cross-training and so forth, but also budget, making sure that we're working within our budget, so that's good. So I have a motion for consent to, do I have a second? Commissioner Little will second. All in favor?
Aye. Oh. Vote.
Oh.
Vote.
Please vote. Sorry. Okay, and motion carries with all those who are present. And our next item, please.
Next item is item number 5, resolutions of appreciation for our outgoing chair, Patrick Hume.
I'm excited because I get to present a resolution to Mr. Patrick Hume, who is not only a good friend, but a colleague on several boards, and I'm going to come down to the podium and present this. This evening, it gives me great pleasure to present a resolution to Director Patrick Hume, who was appointed to the Sacramento LAVCO on January 1st, 2015, and his service on LAVCO continued through December 2018. He served as the vice chair in 2017 and chairman of our board in 2018. Patrick, I've always appreciated your insight and your professionalism and your diligence, and I think all of us every time we had a meeting, always appreciated when we knew you could make that commute from Elk Grove and actually get here. It's a struggle, I know, and there were a few times when the traffic was a challenge. So I'm delighted to present this resolution, and I want to thank you for your service to LAVCO and wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors. And we'll see you on several other boards that we serve on together still.
For a while. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Sue, and thank you. I have the pleasure of serving not with all of you, not all of you, but most of you on this board and with a couple of you on several boards, and the respect is mutual. I'm glad you didn't bring me down here on a contentious evening. I mean, we have a couple of audience members that came in here just to witness this momentous occasion, so I appreciate them being here. I did bring my mom along, but only because this was a prerequisite detour for our dinner stop tonight. But I'll just say that the work of LAFCO is important work. A lot of it seems mundane or kind of rote in its execution, but there are pieces of it that are critically important to our future. And I'd like to leave you with a quote from a movie that I think applies to LAFCO, and that is that sometimes we plant acorns for trees under whose shade we may never sit. And I think that's a little bit of what we do here. And it was a great time serving with you all, and I appreciate you, and thank you for this resolution.
Thank you for your service.
Have a nice dinner.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where are you going to dinner?
Rudy's Hideaway.
Oh, have a good time. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I also want to recognize Jack Harrison, who served on our board as a public member from January 2015 through December 2018. He served as our vice chair in 2015 and our chairman of the board in 2016. And Jack was always one of those people who represented the interests of the citizens, the public agencies, interested parties. He represented with integrity and diligence and was just sincerely enthusiastic all the way. He was a great board member. He was a strong advocate for LAVCO principles, and he served with fairness and respect. Even though Jack is not here tonight, Jack, if you're watching, we want to thank you for your service on LAVCO and wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors. And I believe LAFCO had also prepared a resolution for Jack Harrison as well. So
I'm sure he's glued to his television watching the
I know.
LAFCO meeting.
I'm sure he is. But we'll miss you, Jack, and we're looking forward to our future with new members that are on the board now. So with that, I will ask the clerk to read the next item.
Next item is item 6, fiscal year 2019-20 contracts.
Okay, I think Mr. Lockhart was going to kind of summarize for us.
Correct, Madam Chair, members of the commission. This evening we have renewal of contracts we've had in place previously with our legal counsel, environmental advisor, our auditor, we do the annual audit. That'll be coming up in the fall. And also we have the fiscal modeling support provided to us by Economic Planning Systems. One point to bring to the commission's attention is the first contract with our legal counsel includes an amendment that's in arrears for last year's billings. It reflects essentially the cost incurred to prepare the record for the litigation that's been pending for some time between your commission and the Environmental Council of Sacramento. The good news is it's a pass-through cost because we have an indemnification agreement with the applicants to that project. So it's a matter of adjusting the numbers to keep the books balanced and passing it through and recovering the cost from the applicants. So with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Anyone have any questions? And is this, we need to approve these contracts, so do we have a motion for approval?
The recommendation is to direct me to finalize the contracts, yes.
And Madam Chair, I so move.
Okay, moved by Commissioner Jones.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Little. All in, please vote. And the chair will move the motion for the resolutions for appreciation, which I think I overlooked. And if
Second.
and seconded by Commissioner Jones, and if we can vote on those resolutions.
Do you want to do just an all in favor, or do you want me to go back?
I
and-
can do all in favor. All in favor?
I think we ought to be consistent and,
Okay.
for the record.
So we had an all in favor for item number 6, so let's go back and we'll now do the voting for
Number 5.
item 5, with Commissioner Frost making the motion and Jones making the second.
Please vote.
And display coming up. Looks like it's all in favor, motion passed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I apologize for that. Okay, and at this time, we are opening a public hearing for OC Properties at Jackson and Bradshaw Road annexation to Sacramento Area Sewer District and Sacramento Regional County Sanitation District.
Correct. This evening, the proposal is landowner initiated by the partnership of J at B Storage Incorporated, or LLC. It's give or take 8 acres at the northeast corner of Bradshaw Road and Jackson Highway. The intersection itself is fairly well developed with some gas station mini marts on the other corners and a sandwich shop on this corner. The site proposed for annexation is comprised of 3 separate parcels. They are vacant, not undeveloped. The Regional Sanitation and SASD have the means and capacity to provide the services. Well, we received no comments in objection to the proposal from any of the landowners, neighbors, or service providers. So we do also recommend that the conducting authority process be waived in this, due to 100% consent. With that, I'd be happy to answer any questions of the commission.
Any questions? And I do not see any requests for public comment, and I know Mr. O.C. wanted to make it but was not able to.
He's out of town. He did send a letter to let the commission know if any questions arise. He can make himself available for our next meeting.
Madam Chair, I move staff's recommendation.
Okay, thank you. So moved by Commissioner Jones. And do we have a second? Second by Commissioner Little. And please vote.
Thank you. All in favor, motion passed.
And our next item, questions or announcements by our executive officer?
Briefly, I just want to share with the commission, at your previous meeting, your commission took action on the Panhandle annexation, 500 acres, give or take, into the city of Sacramento. And you appointed myself, your executive officer, to complete the proceedings for the protest hearings. We had that protest hearing. It was a landowner-only protest hearing. No landowner showed up to protest. We did have members of city staff as well as some landowner representatives from the Pan area that was not part of this annexation. They were there to observe, had no comments of concern. So that process is now completed. We'll be filing the paperwork with the county clerk recorder in a week or so, and it'll also be forwarded to the State Board of Equalization, so the boundaries will be changed. It was an interesting process to go through. It took anywhere estimated from 7 to 20 years, depends on who you're asking. So I think your commission's to be commended for exercising the judgment that you were able to do so and bring it to a fruitful outcome for the involved parties. I'd also like to mention, for the benefit of the public and the commission, that we are on recess next month, July, so we won't convene again until our August meeting. And then one more point for you. We did receive a note from the Rio Linda Alberta Community Water District. Paul Green Jr., the alternate Special District Commissioner for your commission, resigned his position on the Rio Linda Water Board, and thus has vacated his position here. What the clerk is prepared to in next month, July, begin the proceedings for the selection process for seat number 6, which is currently held by Commissioner Ron Greenwood. That term is up at the end of this calendar year. Mr. Green's term is halfway through a 4-year period, so we could just statute enables your executive officer to take actions necessary to fill any vacancies. So we can combine the selection process of the special district seat number 6 with the selection process for the special district member, making it clear it's the completion of a 2-year. It'll be a 2-year term to complete the 4-year term, and we would want to have that wrapped up by the end of the year, so we can go. We should be able to. Since many special districts have somewhat sporadic meeting schedules, we like to give them as much lead time as possible to go through the nomination process and then the voting process. So that's just by way of information for the benefit of the commission. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Any questions?
That's all I have.
Thank you, Don. And do any of our commissioners have comments or questions or report outs? And okay, well, with that, this meeting is adjourned.
Patrick's record.
I know.